Greetings everyone, my name is Dr. Jason Freeman and I'd like to welcome y'all to my channel. For Batman, the golden age hero who's inspired multiple adaptations from the 1940s to the present day, there are some things that are solidly canon. For example, parents murdered by a street thug, his alter ego is playboy billionaire Bruce Wayne. And he patrols the streets of Gotham City in a cape and cowl resembling a bat to strike fear in the hearts of criminals. But what if none of those things were true? Would he even still be Batman? In an era where violent vigilantes would likely be looked at by many with suspicion rather than admiration, could an alternative version of Batman be even better than the original? In this video, I'll make the case for why Jace Fox should be the Dark Knight for the new era. But before we go any further, I want you to smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. The first reason why Jace Fox should be the Dark Knight for the new era is that his Batman origin story really reflects the times in which we're living. Tim was a spoiled and self-absorbed teenager, living it up on his father's dime with no sense of responsibility. After getting rejected by a girl and storming out of his own party, Tim is distracted on a video call while speeding and hits a man with his car. He panics and flees the scene, leaving the man to die. Desperate to protect his son, Lucius does what many hyper-rich fathers might do. Attempts to bury the truth under a mountain of money and lies. And in a move reminiscent of so many times when a crime is committed by a wealthy person or someone with power or privilege, Lucius attempts to demonize the victim to protect the perpetrator. Tim was disgusted not because he wanted to get away with it, but because he knew that he actually was guilty and that his father was twisting the truth using his power, money, and influence. Now, to help Tim, he was sent to the Sanford Military Academy far away from Gotham City. Now this is where he learned some basic combat skill which really started his journey to become the Batman. After leaving the academy, he spent years traveling the world trying to find his purpose. Now this journey is similar to what happened with Bruce Wayne on his way to becoming the Batman. However, the big difference here is that Jace is seeking redemption where Bruce was seeking vengeance. Now during this period, Tim officially became Jace, and he had several mentors, most notably the swordswoman Katana. Now I know Katana best for being a member of the Outsiders, which was also affiliated with Batman, so Batman and the Outsiders, as well as being in the DCEU in the first Suicide Squad movie. Now under Katana's guidance, Jace honed his skills in strategy, infiltration, and combat. And these would be some fundamental building blocks of his skills as the Batman. After Tim is summoned back to Gotham to be part of Wayne Enterprises, he realized the city that he left was very different than the one that he returned to. A new mayor had risen to power on a tough on crime, or specifically tough on mask agenda. Now to enforce this new tough on crime agenda, the mayor has handed over the city to this high-tech private military force known as the Magistrate. And this group would be the main antagonist for Jace's Batman. Now this situation is very reminiscent to situations we're seeing now where militaries are being put into cities to essentially, again, quote unquote, be tough on crime. But lucky for Gotham City, not for us, Jake serendipitously stumbles upon Bruce Wayne's private lab and some new high-tech Batman armor. Staring at the bat suit, Jace has a choice. Keep running or try to atone for his mistakes and save a city that had lost its way. The second reason that Jace should be the Dark Knight for this new era is that, like so many of us, he has to balance work and family drama. After returning from his journey, his family is an absolute mess. His relationship with his brother Luke, who is secretly the hero Nightwing, is tense and confrontational. His sister Tamara falls into a coma due to the lingering effects of toxic poisoning from a villain known as Ratcatcher. His father Lucius is in denial of trauma that he suffered at the hands of Joker's girlfriend Punchline. And his mother supports the mayor's tough on crime agenda, putting her ideologically at odds with Jace. On top of all that, there's his family secret that's going to shake his entire world and identity. which you have to read about in the I Am Batman series that ran from 2021 to 2023. Please check out those comics. Third reason why Jace Fox should be the Dark Knight for the new era is that he chooses to forge his own path and takes his talents to New York City. Similar to LeBron James when he took his talents to South Beach, Jace comes to the conclusion that he'll never fully realize his destiny if he chooses to remain at home. So after Tam finally wakes up from her coma, she's in need of specialized rehab that can only be found in New York City. Now, seeing this as a chance to support his family and also to forge that new identity in a new city, Jace decides to go with them. Now, taking on the persona as Batman in New York City, Jace is finally able to step out of the shadow of Bruce Wayne and become his own version of Batman. And so at time of recording in DC Comics, Jace Fox is the Batman of New York City. My dude got out. I don't blame him. He got a villain called Ratcatcher. I hope you're enjoying the video, but I just wanted to quickly mention that if you're enjoying what you're seeing from the DCU or DC Comics in general, why not buy a Funko Pop of your favorite DC character? I have a few myself and will definitely be getting more. To get your own Funko Pop DC character, click on the link in the description. The fourth reason that Jace Fox should be the Batman for the new era is that he's driven by a desire for restorative justice rather than vengeance. Jace sees taking on the Batman persona as a way to finally pay back for the life that he took, to balance out the power and the privilege that his family used to protect him. He wasn't trying to replace Bruce, he was just trying to become a better man than he was before. Though honestly, he was just a kid, he wasn't really even a man at that point. And right from the start, it was obvious that this Batman will be different. For example, he was a Batman that was right out in the open. He was fighting against the Magistrate, which was the private militarized police force, and not against necessarily criminals, especially people who were in desperate situations. In Future State, the next Batman #1, Jace Fox saves a man's life by removing his mask due to a law that says that the Magistrate could kill mass vigilantes on sight. Yep, that's Gotham City for you. And in Future State, the next Batman #4, Batman apprehends a couple who had killed a child predator that had killed and hid their child. Rather than just hand them over to police who likely would have murdered, tortured, and what have you, he took them directly to the police station himself, putting his own life at risk. And on multiple occasions in the comics, rather than just beating up and leaving the people that he apprehended to the police, he gives them that choice. Rather than kind of just turn them over, give them the choice to turn themselves in so that they won't be brutalized by the police. This is a marked difference from the traditional Bruce Wayne, who in many ways just doesn't necessarily show the same empathy towards criminals. Rather, it's about vengeance. If you do something bad, you'll be punished by him, and then if necessary by the police on the street that he hands you over to.
A friend of mine asked me recently, was I gonna go see the new Batman movie with him? I don't respect the concept of the Batman because of what I understand about politics now. Sorry, what? I'm gonna lay it out for you. Rich dude owns a corporation.
Yes.
Has state-of-the-art equipment.
Yep.
And he uses this to beat up on street-level crime. He doesn't mess with the industrialists or the super capitalists, the Murdochs or the Trumps. He rather just purse snatchers on the corner. Batman is a conservative Batman.
As a black man, Jace is well aware of police brutality, well aware of the type of brutality that people who look like him deal with, and so he's doing everything he can to circumvent the negative tactics of the police in New York City and also in Gotham before that. And the fifth reason why Jace Fox should be the Dark Knight for the new era is that he actually is destined to do something Bruce Wayne couldn't. He's destined to save Gotham City. In Future State Justice League #1, it's revealed that Jace Fox did something again that Bruce Wayne could never do. He actually made Gotham a safer place. In many ways, this could be seen as a vindication for the restorative justice framework. Jace himself had committed a crime, he killed someone, but rather than just being thrown away, he found a way to make himself better and went on to save and help people. And so when he's dealing with criminals, he's not throwing these criminals away, he's not throwing them in the garbage. Rather, he's seeing them the same way that he sees himself, as a broken person, and doing everything he can to try to help them be better people going forward. And so, again, based on this particular comic, the ultimate outcome of that is that he's able to turn Gotham into a much better city, one person, one group of people at a time. In many ways, we've actually seen the restorative justice framework work better in the world. So in Germany, they have more of a restorative justice framework, and Americans, especially Americans in the US prison system, have gone over to Germany to kind of see how those techniques could actually work here. And so Jace Fox should be the Batman for the new era, because for him it's not about vengeance. Ultimately, it's about making the world a better place. If you found this video interesting and or informative, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also, please share this video. And if you have other reasons why Jace Fox should be the Dark Knight for the new era, or if you disagree with me with some actual valid reasons, please leave those in the comment section below. Thank you all for your time and have a wonderful rest of your day.